Holy Empire Buddy, this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Dwarves of Ered Luin campaign, to the AGO submod for Divide and Conquer. We're going to continue left off from last time, where now we have Angmar at war with us. That's great. I love that that happened. Still haven't been able to properly take Annúminas just yet. Hopefully they don't bring anybody in here or recruit anything, so then we can try and have Nar push his way in, claim the city, and then I'm going to start gathering forces around here to start pushing in and pushing them back. The closest city that they have next to me after that would actually be Daryanak. That will be the next city we're probably going to be pushing towards. It's the castle. Fornost Iran is still not controlled by them just yet. So I'm going to hope that the Dunlands can actually... Sorry. Dunedain. I've been fighting the Dunlands for so long. The Dunedain can actually keep holding there for now. I would say that at some point... Oh, they've got fucking Gandalf in there. Chieftain Eldarion, Gandalf, and they're here. So they have at least two proper, named characters. This is Aragorn's son still alive, still trying to hold there for as long as they possibly can. I'm going to try and gather forces around Bree. If they ever fall at Fornost Iran, I'm going to push up there and try and save that. I actually should get some watchtowers built up around here, as these areas are important to watch over. So let's have you kind of go there and there, build some more watchtowers around these areas, so we can kind of have an idea of where they are, because they also control the stuff over here. So they control Ossul, which should not be a bad area for me to push towards as well if I can. It's going to take me a while to get troops over here that I can properly try and use to push back against Angmar. Most of my forces right now are down south. That's the main thing. We've been really trying to focus our attention primarily onto Enwaith and onto the Dunlands, which at the moment at least, we've got some battles ready for that, because I can do one of two things. I can either immediately push in, try and take Derwath right now, just focus on that, or I can try and then try and hit Isengard afterwards, or I can try and kill you. You're the faction heir, and then focus on Isengard after that, as you were the faction leader. I'm debating, because you won't be here for a little bit. I feel like if I try and push to you, they're just going to run away. I think it's better to go with the safe bet, so I think let's take this army out. I'm going to lead behind you. Hopefully they're happy with that. They are, just barely. Let's go hit Derwath now. Let's go hit this area just for a moment, because I'll have it so... Let's see, we've got 5 units. Yeah, I'll be able to basically have it so all of these troops will go group up with us here. They primarily have a bunch of pikes. They've got the javelins. No, they don't actually have any javelin units here, besides the General's Bodyguard, which are always a unit with a javelin attack. So, let's first start off with Clan Lord Gaul, the Invincible. You're going to keep trying to push on in here, because we have to quickly kill you guys as fast as we can. I need to make sure Ronan here does not decide to start attacking me. How are you doing conversion-wise here? 16%. I should probably... Oh, get the Smokers Guild House first, Stoneworkers Guild House first. Grab that. By the time that's finished, I think you'll be converted enough. I can get these buildings. So start with that. Let's start with this battle here first. Yeah, because this force here, as long as I can kind of group them all up and have my catapults do quite a bit of damage, I think this should be fine. We just need to minimize our casualties right here, because we don't have a really good way to reinforce right now. And because I have to kill these guys before their doom stack gets here, I'm a little bit on a time crunch. And just on a body count crunch, I guess you could call it as well, as we just need to try and push into them as quickly as we possibly can. I'm still expecting that my clan heir should be safe. He should be fine for where he's at right now. Crossbows, let's group all of you together, and then my infantry. I primarily have a lot of pikes. I think I'm going to have to risk that this fight here, I might use my general a lot more, as your bodyguard is still a disgusting unit of a man that can do a ton of damage. Let's have it so, let's have you start out breaking the gates first, then we'll try and destroy some of the towers, and I'm ideally hoping that they might try and go to the city center. So they go to the city center and wait there. I can very easily slowly advance my way forward and get my crossbows up on the walls, get my pikes in position in the alleys, and just surround them in the city center. Which they might not do now that I destroyed that. Are they going to try and pull back around here? Okay, let's destroy at least one wall section over here, I'd say. Kind of makes us a little bit further from where they're currently set up, so I can try and have a little bit more of a distance between us. So try and destroy at least one wall section, then I'll use the rest of our ammo on trying to take out any towers, possibly. From that point on, I'm gonna wait. Ooh, you guys, let's see. So they've got quite a few units right here. So they've got all their pikes here. Is this 2 units or 1? These look like there's... all their pikes look to be right here. So I'll start trying to have you open up on this blob here. Gates on this side are about to fall. I have about half-ish or a third of my ammo left.
We have breached our enemy's
Now
walls.
let's try and take out the towers here. Just try and make it so when we do start advancing forward, we'll be doing a little bit better. Took about 40 guys with that 1 hit. Oh yeah, those are some good hits with my catapult so far. Oh yeah. Took out about a third of each of those units. Try and hit over here actually now. We did quite a bit of damage to them. This is a pretty big blob here. I'm gonna wait until you maybe like group up. Oh, are you gonna try advance out? Oh, they are. Ooh. Okay. Infantry, advance forward. Crossbows, advance forward. General, advance forward as well. I need all of you to get forward here because they're actually advancing towards us. I need my crossbows for sure to get in position. You've destroyed one of the towers. Try and destroy another. You might have enough ammo for that. They are actually coming to face me. Oh, nice. Okay. My artillery pieces, I might... this might be cutting it close on getting into position in time. See, my general's bodyguard, let's have you go focus on this defender's unit. Because number-wise, they've lost 20% of their forces so far. My clan lord is going to meet the defenders, the poor saps that decided to fight against us. My infantry's barely getting here in time.
If we remain true and steadfast,
Catapult, yeah, kind of hold off on firing on anything. Crossbow, start doing your job. 28% of the forces are now out of the picture. I need you guys to kind of hold as best as you can. I guess I'll try and have you both try and shoot that tower there. Because again, we'll still have to advance forward. Although it looks like the entire enemy army made their way over here. Let's have a couple of you kind of run off to the side here. Try and shoot them in the flanks. It's like you on that side and like 3 of you over here. This unit, I'm going to have you push forward. Try and flank a little bit. My pikes are taking a lot of damage. Just about 10% of my forces here. This is what's really concerning me about trying to push on into this area, is I'm losing a lot of my infantry. My skirmishers are doing fine. Like, my skirmishers are handy-dandy, doing wonderful. Let's have you specifically try and focus this blob here. You're trying to flank this spot a little bit. These crossbows are going to have to actually adjust. There's nobody inside the city, so I can just have you just literally go back here and shoot them in the back. You can open focus. What the fuck, Ray? Open fucking fire. Open fire on the defenders here. Shoot them in the back. Kind of free up my general so he can kind of go about someone else right now. It's 55 left. This area should be taking a beating from these units. My ballistas are out of ammo, so I'm just going to have you back off. Catapult, you... Oh, I can be a dick. Let's kind of line up right there. Line up there and use the scatter shot. Why not? Those crossbows are getting in position. So they've got 83% of the forces have died. Kind of run away from there. We want to make sure we keep that artillery piece alive. Where are we at now? 85. Yeah, because these units are dying pretty quick. Nicely. The general hasn't died just yet. He is... Oh, he's right here. He's got 2 units... Never mind. He's dead. Hopefully, I will recover a decent amount of my infantry. Overall, 22% went down to 16%. So I recovered a couple of my infantry units. Some of my pikemen recovered quite a bit. This is what concerns me, because now I've got 1,300 men. I have, like, no goddamn infantry. Plenty of crossbows. Plenty of crossbows. But for an assault on a city, you need some good infantry. I think I need plenty of infantry. I've got some reinforcements on the way now, but it's still a bit iffy. I'm going to have to use my general's bodyguard a lot in these fights here, risk him. Although I think he'll be fine. He's been doing wonderfully. He's got dwarven steel on him. He won't die that easily. We've thrown him at worse scenarios, and I think he'll be okay. Basically, if I could have him like tank the entire armies, my crossbows shoot them all, that would work perfectly. So I won't have enough movement to hit them again right now, so we'll just kind of sit in Derwath, exterminate the populace, and then start, let's see, where's the brewery, start converting it there. I can't retrain any of you, technically I can. Maybe I'll give you an armor upgrade, which I could use. Merge them together, So I've got
My king. Aye, sire.
I've got 2 units of pikes. One of you
Lord.
and you.
Honor, my
These
king.
4 are making their way over, and they'll be nice to have those reinforcements, but this is basically the force I'm going to have to use to destroy this army next turn. Because, do I have enough movement? I have enough movement to hit you, but not enough movement to hit the city for sure. Okay, so now let's just kind of go about and start trying to build some stuff up, I'd say. I don't think there's a ton right now. I believe most of the stuff is queued up, and it's perfectly fine. There's probably, I'm going to have to go around again and double check if there's anything else I want to build. We're going to hold off on the way stations still for the most part, as they're buildings I don't really need right now. Yeah, it looks like for the most part, oh, never mind. Over here, Bregnos, you can also get something, get the better pub. It's currently at 3%, so yeah, get the pub first. Try and keep converting that. You're still working on the pub as well around here. Probably have you get the Stone Workers Guild House after that, as we'll just need more time to convert. Grab that. And then I believe that should be it. Yes, it is. Now, let me just go around, double-check on armies specifically, on where we have anybody that we can recruit. And I'm going to mainly be trying to focus on sending most of my forces primarily around towards Angmar. Down south, I think we're doing pretty good right now. I'm not too worried about that. I'll have anybody that's basically, I think, south of the river or close to this river. We can start sending them from there. I don't need to worry about anybody up near my capital. Those can go to Angmar. Anything south of that kind of south of Bree, I'd say. Maybe south of like this area. That's where we can try and send most of those forces down south from now. And here they come. So they're now attacking us at Isengard once more with a stronger force than last time. I think we should still be okay. I do have my cav again, so what I'll try and do is I'm going to first try and get them on to just going through the gates once more. The catapult can do so much goddamn damage, and I'm really hoping that I can take out the trolls really quickly, because I know siege equipment is always really great for those monstrous type units in Medieval 2, so if I can have those guys open up with the scatter shot, I should be able to absolutely destroy them. Let's first start off, get everybody off of the walls initially. I'd say, I'm going to take my better crossbows. I'm going to have you back here kind of be in the back so you can immediately kind of start opening up into the straight center line. Have the best line of sight to hit them. Let's kind of group up like so and so for all of you. Then I will take my ballistas kind of in front of you guys. Kind of spread out a little bit more because I just know there's going to be a catapult in front of you and I need to make sure you don't destroy it. Then one of my catapults right here. From there, let's take the rest of my crossbowmen, put you guys onto the wall. I'll avoid this spot, because that spot has some just death there. So there, and there. So that should be all of my basic crossbows and skirmishers. Then we just have my infantry, who I'll have to adjust in a second right now. I need to focus primarily on my cav first. Get them off of the siege tower, then we can adjust my infantry. They'll take a little while to break down the gates anyways, so let's do that first. So if you guys turn skirmish off for a second there. Yeah, kind of push on up here. Hit the guy on the siege tower first. Once he's off of this, then we'll have you just kind of run away. They don't have any of the other siege equipment pieces up right now. No, they don't. They just have the ram. So pull away from there. What we'll do for the infantry, let's kind of go like so, and then let's use one of my guys with a bit more, like so, and then right here, kind of want to have a V formation, so there's a bit of a space for my catapult to open fire through, and I'll have you all right there. And it's about the best I can hope for in this situation with how many infantry units I have. Basically, we're just having you try and hold this spot, then my catapult try and do as much damage as you can, because you'll start off with the scatter shot for now. Cav, just make sure you're going to run away, get as far away from them as possible, and just hopefully they don't bring any other siege equipment pieces up. Because the gates should not take very long for them to break once they start up. There they go, 2% per. Again, once you guys are, once they get through, I'll have you turn fire wheel back on. I just want to wait until they're all grouped up. I want to make the most out of my ammo that I've got. We're going to have to see how you brave men can hold. We do not have that many skirmishers. We become infantry units. I hope you guys can hold this. Because at least my crossbows are fucking amazing. I love my crossbow units. Like, I've killed 4% of their forces so far at this point with just all of you. My artillery pieces are just eagerly waiting. Let's just make sure you guys are lined up properly. I'm going to maybe move you over to the side a little bit.
The walls are no longer ours.
Right.
The enemy have taken them.
Yeah, right there. right there. Kind of line up more forward. And now wait. We have to wait. You, I think, can open up. But we have to wait. I'm going to make sure you're not in... Let's move this one, just in case. I want to make sure you're not going to accidentally shoot him. So let's just move my other ballista over here. Catapult. As soon as I see those damn trolls, I'm opening fire. There they are. More marauders. Trolls. I need you to target the trolls. I know you're going to kind of be hitting the same spot anyways, but I want to specifically hit the trolls. Pause the game for a second. There we go. So, open fire. Let's see how much damage you guys can do. I'm going to have these crossbows start opening up again. And slow us down just a little bit. I want to see how much damage you do to the trolls. I just fucking deleted them. I love this. 18% of the forces are already dead. Trolls are still holding. They've got 7 still at that point. I'm gonna have my have you focus primarily. Oh, there goes like 3 or 4 more trolls. Perfect. Okay, focus now on this giant blob around here. That's enough of the trolls that I don't think I'm gonna worry too much. Just have all of you now start unloading into this position right here. Not bringing anybody else up. That's good. Number-wise, let's see, 23 to 8. I'm a little worried how close you guys are to my catapult here. Please don't interrupt their fire. Let's see, 29%. I'm going to have you just run away. Run away for now. Crossbows, keep doing your thing. That bodyguard unit needs to die as quickly as possible. So let's have you start focusing them down. They're trying to go for my ballistas. Let's get you back onto... I have to wait until they move a little away a little bit. Both of my ballistas are not firing. You can probably fire. Get my catapult back up over here. This one's in melee combat for right now. Kind of distract them the best you can. Let's have you shoot them as well. He's at 46 units. As soon as he dies, the rest of their army will break pretty easily. Let's just have it so that you get back onto the catapult. Keep firing on in point-blank range. 35 to 14. Release! They're trying to go up onto the walls again. Keep trying to shoot you there. Enemy general is at 30. Yeah, keep firing into these archers right there.
The enemy general
yeah! Okay, Gazthrak is dead. I expect a lot of the units to start breaking out at this point. Let's get my cab back over this way. Get a little bit closer. I'm going to have you try and run away for now. Because this unit... Oh, there we go. Now I broke. Okay, so get back onto your ballista then. Start opening fire again. You just have a couple more units right here. And in the gates, they're still holding, despite their general being dead. Well, it's 55% of their forces now at this point. They should start breaking, I expect, soon. I have no infantry after this, which I absolutely hate. It's going to be really hard to try and hold this one more time after this. I'm glad that my faction leader's almost here. My faction leader's almost here with reinforcements. What are you fighting? What are you fighting? Oh, they brought over some of the raiders over here. Ignore them. We want you to specifically try and run people down. They brought another unit over here. They brought a pike unit over here. Save you 3. Try and shoot this guy. Focus that pikeman. For the most part, these guys are all dead. Actually, you can stop fire for now. Just need to have these units try and shoot this infantry unit here. Cav, try and now get over here. I want you to try and run them down. They're currently at 67%. Let's see if you can capture a couple more of them, please, so we can get the Magic 85 and eliminate this army. There we go. We held once more. Let's see. Lost 18% of our forces overall. I did not recover that many infantrymen. I recovered a couple here, but it's like 2 units. It's like 2 units of pikemen. And I desperately need more infantry around here. Like, that's the one thing I kind of hate about playing as the dwarves. My crossbows are amazing as hell. Because these guys do so much damage to anybody that I'm facing that they rarely die. It's my infantry that gets pounded into the fucking dirt time and time again because they have to hold them there for my crossbows to do their jobs. So Isengard is held, at least for now. I'm hoping that's going to be the last army they're going to send for a while. So I can try and properly retrain and get another army up around here, get some more infantry around here. Because I cannot handle another army like that. I'm glad the trolls died really quickly. But if they have another force that size, I will struggle to hold Isengard. as I really do not want to lose my faction heir at this point in time. It's not like really early in the campaign, but I always try my hardest to keep everybody alive. It's always more satisfying to have a character that I can grow and develop with the entire campaign survive, as opposed to them just continuously dying. The camp is sacked. Now, I want to kind of try and check up here. Ignore that for a second. I want to look at the stuff. Looks like, for the most part, a lot of the lands that Angmar controls are fairly weak, weakly garrisoned. So I should not have to worry too much about them. So hopefully it'll be a bit easier for us to do that. Let's see. So this force here... Oh, thank you. You made it easier on me. There's less in Eisenrun. Oh, so much less. Oh, thank you. I was worried for a second there that you might make it a bit of a challenge for me to finish off the Dunlands, but no. Let's see. So, can you get over here?
Aye, my liege.
You cannot actually get into the city, sadly. Okay, so let's just have you keep making your way across here. Have you keep building some watchtowers, as I'm gonna probably have you be my glorified watchtower builder around here once we're all said and done. We'll just go grab that, and that. There are no mercenaries around here. I will leave behind you. And then let's hit Eisenrun. That city is a little pissed off, but that should be fine. I can send some more men back this way in a second once we take them out. This should be their last city. The Dunlands will then be eliminated after this. I'll try and make sure that my faction heir is secure. I might try and give him these reinforcements that I had for my faction leader first. Make sure he's safe. He'll keep watching over Isengard for us. Then I'm going to start moving north with this army. And I'm going to probably have it so that my faction leader will be going towards to try the goblins. Try and have him take them out. Let's have you... Just start up here as you are. Crossbows... So back off right here, and then I have like no infantry. My general's gonna have to do like all of the work in melee at least. Let's start the battle. Let's have you start breaking down a wall section there. They'll start breaking the gates down first. Hopefully they'll let me just shoot them like in giant blobs with my catapults. I'd love if you guys decide to group up and let me do that. Once the gate's down, they'll probably readjust and pull back, because they'll break down the gates, break down at least another wall section, and then I'll have it so that we'll break down the towers with whatever else we have left. So let's try and break this section next. Oh, not you, not you, not you. No. Stop that. Damn. Well, you hit it. You did do some damage, but I prefer that ammo be used on other people. So for right now, just let my ballistas try and break down the section. I think my ballistas, you're good there. Let's move my pikes forward. Let's try and bring my pikes up. Well, yeah, kind of like that. Just try and casually walk forward. See if we can get one of you in, maybe. Just breached
our enemy's walls.
Actually, hold off. Yeah, hold off until we have the towers down. We've got a section down. Now let's have it so boom and boom. And then these guys are kind of spread out. I'm not going to waste my ammo on them for right now. We weren't able to destroy all the towers. That's fine. Let's now start moving my pikemen forward. I'm going to have it so, let's say you go this way. All of my general's bodyguard kind of go over here. Crossbows, everybody else. Let's have you kind of advance a little bit closer, but not a ton. At the moment now, we just need to get rid of this one clan folk fighters. They're light infantry. I don't expect them to last all that long against us. Then the general's bodyguard are, let's see, we've got one here. I don't know where the other one is, because there was two general's bodyguard in here. And then they had, this is... Okay, so they don't have any pikemen in here, thankfully. I just don't know where the other general went. They had two of them in here somewhere. Number-wise, they've only lost 1% so far at this point, but that will quickly change as soon as I get these guys there. Bring my pikes, try and attack through this hole. All of my general's bodyguard kind of push on in. Oh, you're actually going to advance for this, okay. Try and get my guys on inside, then try and surround them around here. Not exactly how I want it, but that's fine. They will quickly die now that we're surrounding them. Just don't lose too many of my pikemen, please. Yeah, they already feel like they're losing. There comes the cav unit they had. I'm gonna flank my one guy. It's gonna hurt. But the folk fighters are almost dead. Because then once they're out of the picture, then it's just the pikes that are pretty easy to deal with. Get the general to fight them as well now. Otherwise, 40% are already dead. Nice. Okay, keep pushing forward towards their cab units here. They have like nothing else at the gates here, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's keep pushing forward. They've got that unit over there. I'm going to send my crossbows right here. I'm going to bring up at least my catapult. Probably not going to get a use out of it, but we'll try. Oh, the other general's bodyguard is the Gav. Never mind. I didn't realize that quickly enough. So let's have it. So let's just have you kind of wait here, because this unit's making its way over. I'm going to try and have it still. So let's have you kind of line up this way. General's bodyguard, I'm going to have you kind of keep pushing up. I'm going to try and have you go after those pike unit, those cav units, please. This unit alone should be fine against my pikes. Not going to worry too much about you. This bodyguard, though, let's have you going up. I love that you almost have twice the amount of bodyguard he has on this Oathband. He does do a lot of damage to those javelins, but I don't think it should matter in melee, as your stats are so much higher. Keep trying to fight them. And then, let's see, this guy is balanced. Can you guys not shoot him from here? Try and quickly finish this guy off a little bit faster. They feel like they're losing. Let's see, number-wise, they're at 58%. Yeah, they're kind of dying a little bit faster. How about you? This unit's now, yeah, 45. You were at 77 last time I checked on you. I'll have to be careful that they don't send anybody over. Please don't charge with your cav. That could be dangerous for my general here. Keep him in pay! Just take on 2 generals bodyguard yourself. Why the hell not? I'm going to bring up at least, like, this unit and this unit. Trying to run you up there to try and help shoot those guys.
Only half
go there.
The force remains.
Good see you're holding. Those bodyguards right here. They do feel like they're losing. I'm bringing my crossbows over so they can kind of try and help finish this unit off a little bit faster. So get up as close as you can. I'd say, yeah, right about there. Start opening fire. Same with you. Focus on that cav unit first. He's the one that's kind of flanking us. Jones bodyguard. You can do this, man. I believe in you. The heavy cav's got 51. They do feel like they're losing. Both their bodyguard units feel like they're losing. The other bodyguard only has 8 left. Let's see. Enemy general's dead. Okay. Every time I see that, I'm just worried that I'm going to lose my own general's bodyguard. Because, come on, they're almost dead here. Oh, yeah, there you go. Shred them. We got 22 left. Jones bodyguard, he's still right here. He's still kicking along. Come on, needs to kill the other one, too. He's only got 13 left. I think you should be okay. This unit's still alive somehow. I don't know how. Like, I would have expected you to have died by this point. Yeah, there's only 10 of you left. I'm not as worried now at this point. What I'm going to do is let's take my cav. Let's try and run you up and around to try and finish this unit off. It's only got 61 guys left. This cav unit has got 5 men. Just keep moving my cav, my artillery, my skirmishers. Kind of loop around, like so, and so. They might pull away after this, honestly, once I get my men to about here. I'll just move over to this side. There, and there. So I'm surprised this unit hasn't broken yet. I think that was because that was the supporting general that died, which I think is the cav unit. Oh, nope, never mind. I killed the other general first. Okay, so both of them are out of the picture. I'll have my general's bodyguard chill right here. You've done an amazing job today so far. I'll have you rest in the city center while my crossbows finish off this last unit here. Should honestly just take like 1 or 2 volleys of crossbows, I think. There we go. Okay, the Dunlands have now been defeated. I have now claimed Eisenrun for myself. I healed... Lost only 9% of my forces. At least got back some of my Longbeard swordsmen. That's something. That is something. I will probably say that what we'll do is let me give the reinforcements I was going to give over to this army, the infantry units, give them back over to my faction heir. Let him watch over Isengard, because right now, at least, I have it set up so that everything, what I'm going to do is everything south of Bruise of Doom will continue pushing and reinforcing this front. Everything north of it will send all of their stuff over towards Isengard, not Isengard, Angmar. And so, hopefully, it should not take us that long to finish off stuff down here. Basically, what we'll be doing is finish off Edenwaith next. Gathrun can focus on, sorry, Grinfarn, mixing up my campaigns. Grinfarn can focus on Edenwaith, and there they go. They are now rebel. They are now dead. Awesome. Okay, so let's repair this stuff here, and then get me the brewery. Grab that. Then kind of merge them together as best as I can. Again, all of these units will make their way over to Isengard. You alone, yeah, don't have enough movement to get into Derwath. I can try and just send, like, a crossbow. That's not enough. How many of you does it take to make the place happy? 60. I'm gonna risk it. Enter report. Not bad. I'm in the top 5 of everything. Population's the only one that we're a little low on, which I'm not surprised by, honestly. Renew expands, mercenary captain, and Smith. Nice. Let's see. Other than that, a lot of buildings. Let's see. Great market around here. You're good. I will queue up the merchant bank though. Queue that up, and the merchant's quarter. Don't forget that. Otherwise, let's see. Heavy armor here. Get the. Oh yes. I want to see the maxed armor on my guys, how well it's going to do for us. That's good for you, I'd say. A bunch of armorers and a lot of other regions. Oh, a lot of town guards. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, Under Towers, you're good there, I'd say. Bergost as well. It's around here. Core Willishar. There we go. Because now I have so many more units I can recruit around here. Waystation, just keep the armor there as well. Yeah, I have so many areas that can now recruit some more units. Yeah, grab that next. Grab the barracks next. What are you at right now for? 45%. Oh, yeah, that'll be perfect. So, queue up the barracks there. Keep recruiting some more men. And then now also Dunlands. You can also recruit some more men. Also get the barracks queued up as well. Oh, wait, actually. Get that. Let's get the better Stoneworkers Guild House first. Then we'll get the barracks after that. For you. And then Byrig is the other one. You can now start getting some stuff as well. Perfect. I think for here, though, I might... This city here can only get the first level. Damn. Okay, you'll want to actually focus on growth then a little bit if I can. Get the miners' quarters, grain exchange, our steelmonger. Queue those up. And then I think that's about it for most of these areas. Like, Karos has got their better pub. You, I just need to get more conversions. Only at 13%. Get the Stoneworkers Guild House here. Gwynd, same thing. You're focusing on the Stoneworkers Guild House now. And then Derwath, we just repaired that. Next turn, you should be okay. Got some more men recruited. Nobody likes me. No shit. Let's see. Trines. And then faction destroyed. I finally got one left out of the picture. I'm tempted, okay, because I'm debating on whether or not I want to attack the goblins immediately, or if I want to finish off Edenwaith entirely first. So bring my faction leader back down this way, help out, because there's not a lot of land down here. There's not a ton, but I kind of feel like it would be faster if I just focus all of our attention on them immediately. Because, like, see around here, I'm going to wait until I can get some more reinforcements right around here. Then... Yeah, because you, I want to make your way over to Isengard. Well, let's see, because you merge those men together. That's actually perfect with the 4. Yeah, like these 4 go up into Isengard. I think that will be fine. I think I will bring these units here.
My king.
Like, let's actually go over to Karos. I think we should focus on killing off Edenwaith first. Kill them off, then once this area is secure... I'm not at war with Dolomoth or Isengard, so I can kind of leave this front alone and never expand around here ever again. But then we can grab my fleet, hopefully, that will be making their way over, and we can start claiming land in Mordor. We do need to do that. So I think that's what we might try and do for right now. Let's see. I've got quite a few units around here. Let's have it so... keep kind of alternating. Let's send some more guys down this way. I'm saying some more to the east. Londir, I want to keep checking you every once in a while for retraining, because as soon as these units are retrained, that's when I want to kind of keep pulling them out of this region. A lot of dudes around here. A lot. I have practically an entire another army here ready to move up to the front. So I'll have you just go to Karos. We can either have you just go down to join up with Grinfarn. Yeah, just keep switching those between Grinfarn or my faction leader for right now. There, and there. Didn't recruit a ton, but I will go back around. Let me double check if there's anything else we want to... Oh, wait, before I fucking get... over here. Damn it! Annúminas did recruit more guys. Shit. shit.
My king.
Okay, so we have to pull back from Annúminas. I hate this. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Aye, noble son.
Just trying to
Aye,
take
sire. Aye.
note of what I've got.
My king.
I have no crossbows in these
Aye,
armies,
lord.
but I think that's fine. There are some... Oh, actually, there are some sellswords. Okay, so let's do this. So before I forget, we need to take you. Let's have you start the
Closing in
siege.
the enemy.
Bring
Aye,
this
sire.
army together, this army together,
My king.
you, and then grab the mercenaries. Now you can properly become the conqueror
My king.
of Annúminas. I'll keep trying to gather more forces around this area. I'm trying to do that right now.
Aye.
Go over to Michel Delving.
March.
Don't even access units here. I actually have you, Dory.
Aye, my liege.
I think Dory is going to be our watchtower builder for up around here, honestly, because there's quite a few regions, like especially over around Bree for sure. Let's have you go over there and try and build some stuff, and then Nar, let us assault Annúminas one more goddamn time, and this time, because there is not an overpowered general's bodyguard, we should be good. We outnumber them by about 50%. They have archers, I don't, so that's a little bit of an issue. I do have my artillery pieces, so I can hopefully do quite a bit of damage to them in that regard. But, I'm a little annoyed that I don't have any crossbows in this army just yet. All my other forces have an abundance of crossbows, but not this army, of course not. Not this army. Let's try and get rid of this fog first. There we go. Then I will have it so ballistas immediately start trying to break down the gates. Because I'll have it so you'll try and break down the gates. They are in the city center again, so as soon as these are out of the picture, I'll be able to just kind of start making my way forward. I do at least have some really good infantry. I've got 3 of these guys. So 1v1, I should do quite well. But I just don't like that I don't have any of my crossbows. But if anything at all, probably I'll move up, get as close as I can, then start opening up on them with my catapults, and see what damage we can do with that before we decide to try and attack them with my infantry. How wonderful! Thank you for advancing forward so I don't have to try and walk all the way to you. Let's get my infantry to start trying to open up on them. And I have a good way to try and have my cav flank this spot. So literally just trying to send all of my infantry that I've got at these infantry units here. Careful with the catapult, please. Let's have all of you stop firing for a second. This infantry should not last that long against mine. I just don't like that I have no other entrances. I have to push through this spot here. Because they are losing men. As soon as my other guys get over here, we should be doing fairly well. Like,
The enemy general lies dead.
oh, that's perfect,
Let the
actually.
crows have his
With him dead, they
miserable
should break
bones,
then.
And let our swords have his men.
Okay, perfect. Because then it shouldn't be as painful to try and push through this giant blob of infantry. Because they are slowly dying, number-wise 10 to 15. Kind of climbing a little bit more in our favor. Oh yeah, there you go. Especially now that these guys are here.
If we remain true
I'm gonna say you don't have
steadfast,
a
victory
unique
will be
ability
ours.
for yourself, sadly. So they're shaken. I would expect them to break at any point now here. My sellswords are already almost dead. That's cool. I keep focusing them down. Let's see, 20 to 39. Come on, need you to break. There you go. Okay, so now Cav, try and run them down. Now we start bringing my infantry forward. All they have left now at this point is basically just all their skirmishers. So I'll try and get my artillery pieces to get a little bit closer, try and have you open up on them, but it's more likely going to be us trying to fight in melee with these guys. I don't like how my infantry kind of got a little stuck. They're now pushing forward. Cav, I need you to try and interrupt the archers for a little bit. Try and get these units out of here if you can, please. Because now we're just fighting the archers. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, guys? That's not what I told you to try and do. I told you to try and pull back, please. Because now it's just going to be an infantry slog with us versus their skirmishers. Which at least you guys have worse infantry stats than their other units. And their captain is dead at this point. So these Angmar archers should die relatively soon. We've lost a fourth of our army so far. I don't like how you guys are firing in melee. I need to get my damn tribute catapults and ballistas out of here. They're actually just in the way and stopping us from pushing through them. There we go. So it'll sneak around you a little bit. So infantry, start focusing on them here. I should be able to get a good charge in on them with my cav in the back line now. Just need you guys to be distracted, and then let's finish off this unit that is in the city center. What are they at? The city center is at... So now let's charge the archers. Please just break them. They're outside the city center, so we should be able to just easily take the city once they break, because they're the only one left. Surround them. Come on, they're shaking. They shouldn't last that much longer. There we go. Now we properly have a Dooman. Took another fight there, but Nar has been able to redeem himself. And now I need to start gathering as many forces around here as possible. Angmar is already retaliating pretty quickly. They're bringing some forces around this area. I don't know if they're going to siege us immediately. I will hope they don't, as I have no crossbows. At least this city, Annúminas, if they attack it, it is a great place to defend from. It is a giant straight line. There's no good areas to try and flank from. So if I have crossbows or artillery pieces up here, that is going to be hell to pay for an offensive army. I'm not expecting to have to defend around here. I don't want to defend around Annúminas as much as I can. So let's now sack the area, exterminate the populace. How could you guys do to have that still here immediately? So now what we need to do is I need to start converting you guys as quickly as possible. Get the brewery. There's a mining complex here too. Not the most amazing mining complex, but it's a mining complex. So let's get the brewery first. It already starts at 15%. So ideally we'll grab this. Then I'd probably say the Stoneworkers Guild House. And then we'll start upgrading the barracks. Probably actually the skirmisher range first. Just so we can get some actual artillery, so ranged units in this army. As I desperately need some. But now, Annúminas is under our control. Hopefully that will defend Hobbiton, as Hobbiton is a little worrisome. I might... I think I'm going to grab some of these units. And I'm going to send you up this way next turn. Because I need more troops around here for right now. I don't have anything. You can't build anything else around here. A lot of these areas are still really underpopulated. It's getting better, but not as quickly as I would like. And a lot of these regions for right now, on the border at least, they're just going to keep gathering any troops that we can, and I'll try and have it so that when we start pushing forward into the enemy lands, that's when we'll adjust and say, okay, now we don't have to have so many random non-free upkeep units around here. I should, actually... Can't get a spy there. I want a spy, because I want to try and go scout out a little bit more around here, just so I know where these lands are exactly. They did push them back at Fornost Eren. Good, good. So keep trying to do that. And then I believe at this point now, we can pass the turn along. You just need to try and... So now you'll be going up to Isengard. I'll leave a small force here in Eisenrun, hopefully not a ton. I might just watch over Derwath and Eisenrun for a couple turns with my faction leader until... Oh, wait, do I have another guild? Oh, no, Stupid Husband. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. Except you, you're in Barketta. I think you... I've already built up as many watchtowers as I can around there. Just stay where you are for right now. Stay where you are for right now. We'll adjust you later. I think you'll be maybe the governor of Annúminas, possibly. That might be a fitting area for you to go so that Nar can continue pushing into their lands, ideally. Because primarily right now, we want to push them back as much as we can until Edwaith is dead. That's when we'll then start pushing north hard, because I think at that point we can then take my faction heir and faction leader, have them push through the goblins, and then just strike the Angmar from the south. And at that point, that is basically like the end game of this campaign. Like this campaign, the goal was to take all the dwarven holds. So I still have to take out Erebor. They're one faction I want to take out still. We have to take Khazad-dûm east and west. And then also, I kind of want to take some land in Mordor and probably have Grinfarn do that once we have secured Edenwaith and what land they currently control. So basically, he'll be focusing on Edenwaith, pushing over towards Mordor to take the land from them. I still have to find the fucking ring, which I think technically it's under the control possibly of Elrond. Because they're supposed to have that garrison script when they get the ring to try and destroy it. They haven't destroyed it yet, because Mordor would be dead. So hopefully that army is the one that holds it, and then I can try and take it from them when Grinfarn makes his way over there. That's my hope, at least. Which I think does make sense. I think it should be possible. Blaine, I'll accept you. Can I stop seeing all this stuff so I can actually kind of look about? Because I want to see.
It will be an
I want to try and... I can't see. I want to see if I can see what that says. Do I actually have a spy around here?
Yes, my king. Something to... Yes, my... At your service.
I'm trying to
Yes,
see... You're probably the closest.
Something to... Yes, my king. Something to...
Because I'm wondering if we have anybody else that's nearby.
Something to...
Actually, you know what?
Yes,
You?
my king.
Yeah, let's take you. I'm going to send you over this way. What I'm going to try and have you do is try and make your way over. Go try and scout out Elrond and see if he's the one that's carrying the ring right now. Because if he is, then we know where we need to go. So try and do that. Let's get the heavy armor there. Good job on that. Better army, that's good. Just queue up the ballista range, I'd say, as well in Boozer Doom. Archery range, there we go. I can now get some better crossbows around here. Nice. Let's see, other than that, let's see. Lond Angren just got a town guard around here. I can't get anything yet because I think you guys... Oh, damn it, you're just below it. Damn. I was hoping that was going to line up properly. Isengard, you finally got your brewery. Okay, right now this area is at 43%. That's not that bad. I need to actually get these built up. Oh, man, and it takes only 2 turns to build them right now? Oh, I love it. Yeah, grab those. Grab those first. And then what I'll probably do is... I can just go immediately to the second level ones, for sure. Yeah. Try and get those built up as quickly as possible so we can try and retrain my damn army around here. Start trying to train them because I'll at least get some better armor on them. Belorn... What are you at right now? You're at 7. Get the better pub. Get the better pub there. Let's see. Derwath. You repair that stuff, please. And then also try and get the better pub. I'll have it so... Okay, so you watch over Derwath. Oh, it's still not happy. I don't like that. Oh, and you guys have stuff around wind. Yeah, I need to get these reinforcements over towards my faction leader. I'm gonna put you in here for now. I'll adjust you in a second, but eventually I'm gonna have to just have you sit here for now. At least until these areas are happy. Because we might lose wind here if I'm not too careful. Other than that right now. Do I have those reinforcements just right yet? Almost. Because I'd say...
Joining our forces.
I kind of want to leave the mercenaries. At least another turn for you to get down here.
Move out.
Because if I take out, let's say, leave you. Gives you 1 more unit left. Belorn is happy, so I think we'll probably start heading out now. I can at least start pushing down south here. Let's have the ships kind of follow us along. I'm gonna probably wait until we get back down to here to try and go back via ship. I think for right now, I can have you just kind of push down as you are, make your way over to this force. You might be able to get there next turn. Those forces will keep trying to make their way on up. I think right now, I need like half of this army to go down. No, I think most of you need to go over to the east right now. 2 armies over there are struggling as opposed to the 1 army down south. Let's have you build some watchtowers around here for us, as we do already have a general in that city. So kind of go there and there. Let's see how many dudes we have around. 4 free up 3 additional units. So group there and there. And then let's see, I've got another unit here. Kind of go up towards Hobbiton. Keep seeing reinforcements up that way. Let's see, Dolfjorn has got a ballista. Make your way over to Sudori. And then I think, at this point, for the most part, I can kind of worry a little bit more about recruitment and construction a little bit later. At the moment, right now, I've got about as much as I can handle for recruitment. A lot of these areas are at least to continue to just try and gather as many as we can. Let's do 1 more end turn, I think. And then we'll probably be done for today, for the most part. As we've been able to finally claim Annúminas. Took us... I hate that we weren't able to claim it last video, but now we have it for ourselves. And we've now been able to secure up to Isengard. And the Dunlands are now dead. Just need to... I need to probably push into Fulberg at some point. But now we've at least got a better defense point for right now to try and hold Isengard at bay I don't intend to really go that much... Oh, wait, no, I should control the Hornburg. That's a mountainy region. I feel like I have to control the Hornburg now that I think about it. I have to at least push them up to that far. Everything else we don't care about, but, like, at least up that far, I think. It'll also just be a great way to hold the enemy at bay. Like, that's a wonderful defensive structure. Although, actually, it's really bad for my artillery pieces. Like, that's the thing. My artillery is what mainly saves me in my defenses.
Sire,
And it's
the enemy
really
lays
hard to
siege our
utilize my siege equipment in the Hornburg, in Helm's Deep. Well, no, my catapult might be okay. I'd like want to never have them on the... Yeah, no, actually, Helm's Deep is horrendously designed for our defenses. Huh, it's interesting to think about. Ooh, Western Osgiliath was rebuilt. Nice. Elkruon is dead. And then Imladris... Oh, shit! The goblins sacked Imladris. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. A bunch more things for help. I like that. Okay. So that's going to be interesting now that they have been completely... The elves literally have a kingdom over in Mordor right now, and that's it. That's literally all they are at this point in time, which is kind of interesting. Okay. We do have a fight around here. Hate that you guys are there. I might have to... I'm probably going to lose the city for right now. I'll probably have to come back for you guys later once I'm able, as right now I don't have a good... My forces just beat to hell here. I had to rush so quickly to Eisenrun that I just don't have a lot around here. I have more reinforcements on the way, but it's a long time coming. But I think it's probably going to be a pretty good place to end this video for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say about this campaign, any thoughts you have on it in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, but this is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.